right, let's check in with Storm Team meteorologist Alex Puckett. And it's a good idea for everybody to kind of get ready for whatever may come our way, huh?
Yeah, at least get your mindset ready that the weather going downhill tonight and tomorrow because of Hurricane Francine. We'll get the remnants of this system. Right now, Francine still on a strengthening trend in the Gulf of Mexico. This is going to continue to lift north and east towards the Louisiana coast through the day today, and we expect it to make landfall sometime late this afternoon or this evening between Homa and New Iberia in coastal Louisiana and continue to push north. It'll weaken pretty rapidly as far as the center of the storm, with those winds back down to 35 miles an hour by tomorrow afternoon across central Mississippi. But we'll still feel some pretty significant impacts from this system here in Alabama. So landfall this evening, and then it continues to lift off to the north again by tomorrow morning. This may still be a tropical storm near Jackson, Mississippi. We get a lot of the outer bands of this system through Thursday, even into the day Friday, too. Surge will be an issue along the Gulf Coast. The worst surge, some spots seeing more than 9 feet across parts of Louisiana, but we could still see some storm surge for coastal Alabama, places like Bayou La Battery, the Mobile Bay, Alabama's beaches, even extending into parts of the Florida Panhandle. A little bit of storm surge possible with Francine, but for most of central Alabama, flooding is probably the biggest overall impact. We're talking 2 to 4 inches or more in some spots of rain, and that could lead to some flooding issues. We're not going to get the exact locations right here, but note a lot of spots dealing with a lot of rain associated with Francine. Still that potential, though, for a couple of isolated tornadoes. It's something that we'll have to keep a close eye on as we head through late Wednesday night and Thursday. And this will mainly be a Thursday threat with the tornadoes, but note some of those more intense outer bands, even some cells developing in the afternoon with some of the outer bands of this system. That is where we would think that highest threat for maybe a couple of tornadoes would be. Now, behind all of this, rain does continue. As far as extreme winds, those will be southwest of us for the most extreme issues, but still some gusty winds likely across central Alabama, and we could see some gusts that get above 40 miles an hour. And this is that 40-mile-an-hour wind swath from the National Hurricane Center. And again, note that Alabama is included at least partially in that. So that's something we'll be watching out for. Now, behind all of this, rain does linger around through the weekend and into the start of next week. But the biggest impacts from this system coming late tonight through the day Thursday and pre-sunrise Friday morning. Ani, David.